Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unlock a hidden world that is literally all around you right now. And we're going to do it with an amazing piece of free software called SDR Sharp. Let's get into it.
Just think about this for a second. Every single moment of every day, you are swimming in an invisible storm of information. It's a secret world, hiding in plain sight. I mean, we're talking about everything. Pilots talking to air traffic control, live data beaming down from satellites way up in orbit, news broadcasts from the other side of the planet, even the little signal that opens your garage door. All of it is flying through the air, right through you, and it's completely silent. Well, until now. The key that unlocks all of this is a technology called software-defined radio, or SDR. Now, forget those old radios at the clunky dials that could only get a few stations. SDR turns your computer into an unbelievably powerful, universal radio that can listen to almost anything out there. Seriously, it's like having 1,000 radios all packed into one. So, if SDR is the key, then what's the map? Well, it's this fantastic piece of software called SDR Sharp. And not only is it powerful and endlessly customizable, it is 100% free. This is your personal mission control for exploring the airwaves. And you know what's really wild? How easy it is to get started. You've already got the first thing, a computer. All you need to add is a cheap little USB dongle. It's often called an RTL-SDR, which costs less than a pizza. And then the SDR Sharp software itself. That's it. The barrier to entry for this incredible hobby is practically zero. But where SDR Sharp really, and I mean really, changes the game isn't just in hearing these signals, it's in seeing them. The software takes all those invisible radio waves and turns them into, well, this, a living, breathing map of the entire radio spectrum. This incredible display is called the Waterfall, and believe me, this is where the magic really happens. Now, I know this interface might look a little complex at first glance, but it really just boils down to three main parts. Up top, you've got the RF spectrum, which is like a live graph showing signals as peaks. Below that is the waterfall. That's the history of the graph, painting this amazing picture of how signals change over time. And the VFO? That's just your super precise tuning dial that lets you zoom in on anything that catches your eye. And this quote just nails the power of the waterfall. You actually start to learn that different kinds of signals have their own unique visual signature, their own footprint. An FM radio station looks totally different from a weather satellite, which looks nothing like Morse code. You're not just listening anymore, you're visually identifying secrets hiding in the static. But, basic listening is just the beginning. SDR Sharp lets you unlock abilities that feel like, genuine radio superpowers. This is all thanks to a huge community of developers who create these incredible free plugins. Think of them like add-ons that you plug into the software to give it amazing new capabilities. They turn you from just a passive listener into an active signal hunter. Okay, take this for example. Let's say you find a faint signal, but it's completely buried in noise and static, totally impossible to understand. Well, with a plugin like the Natural Intelligence Noise Reduction, you can filter out all of that chaos and pull a crystal clear voice right out of the storm. It is truly astonishing to see in action. Okay, but what about a different problem? What happens when the signal you want to hear is being totally overpowered by a much stronger station right next to it, or maybe even on the exact same frequency? For that, there's another superpower called the co-channel canceller. It's almost like a magic trick. You simply tell the plugin which powerful signal is getting in your way, and with a click, poof, it just makes that strong signal vanish. It's gone. And suddenly that weak, distant station that was hiding underneath is perfectly clear. And get this isn't some common feature you see everywhere. It's a unique, free, constantly updated tool that you just won't find in any other software out there. This is one of the things that really makes SDR Sharp so special for radio explorers. So now that we have these amazing tools, these superpowers, what can we actually do with them? Let's run through a few listening recipes to see how it all comes together. The possibilities are, and I'm not kidding, endless. They're really only limited by your imagination. But just to get your gears turning, here are a few recipes to get you started. You can use a plugin called ADSB Spy, and bam! Your computer is now your own personal air traffic control screen, tracking planes in real time as they fly right over your head. Or how about this? You can literally pull down images directly from NOAA weather satellites as they pass.
capturing a snapshot of the Earth from space on your own computer. How cool is that?
Or maybe you live near the coast. You can tune into AIS signals from ships out at sea and map all the maritime traffic, seeing exactly which vessels are sailing around. And of course, there's the classic stuff. You can do shortwave radio listening, tuning into broadcasters thousands of miles away. But now you have the power to see the entire band all at once.
You know, this incredible range of abilities didn't just appear overnight. It's amazing to look back and see how this tool, which started way back in 2012 as a super simple program, has evolved over a decade of passionate development into the absolute powerhouse it is today. It just keeps getting faster, more powerful, and more capable. In the end, that's what this is really all about. Software-defined radio isn't just a technical hobby, it's a platform, a tool for your curiosity. It's about exploring a whole hidden dimension of our world. So I'll just leave you with this. We've shown you the key and the map to a world of invisible information that's flowing all around you right this second. The only question left is, what will you discover first?